everyone, this is Phoebe Wild from Cardboard Vault here at GenCon50 at the Plaid Hat Games booth, and we're talking to Jerry Hawthorne, who's the designer of Stuffed Fables. How are you doing, Jerry?
Good. How are you?
Good, thank you. Thanks so much for talking about the game. So this is your upcoming release with Plaid Hat Games.
That's right.
Can you tell us a little bit about the game?
Sure. Stuffed Fables is a cooperative family adventure game where each player plays the part of a little stuffed animal who comes to life at night to protect their girl from the monsters that are coming from under the bed. But on their first night, there's a series of misadventures that I'm not going to spoil for you. They inadvertently get sucked into the portal under the bed, and they end up in the nightmare world that's ruled by an evil nightmare mastermind king, and populated by a lot of lost and broken toys. The stuffies that are the heroes in this game sort of get swept up in the story and the needs of these little lost and broken toys in the other world. And when the Nightmare King discovers that they've been meddling in his world, he becomes more interested in meddling in theirs. And so the adventure has him spanning both these worlds as they try to put the balance back into alignment. Each game session takes about 90 minutes, and you work your way through a giant storybook. You literally play on the book. So every time you turn a page, there's 104 pages in this book. Every time you turn a page, the environment is different, and there's lots of story to be read, and the game kind of teaches you as it goes along because we have little QR codes. You can wave your phone over it, and a little video will pop up and teach you that rule.
That's so clever.
Yes.
Are all the campaigns, all the stories interconnected, so you play through from the very start to the very end?
The stories span the little girl's life from age 3 to age 10. You don't have to play the stories in order. Each of them represents a milestone night in the little girl's life where her sleep you might naturally expect her sleep to be troubled, like the night before school, or the night before a doctor's appointment, or the very first night that she sleeps in bed without a diaper because she's being potty trained. So each of these nights are the nights where the stuffies, when they clock in, they kind of clock in. When she goes to sleep, they wake up, and now they're on the clock. They have to go around the house and gather little items to use to help protect her and stuff. And so everything's like filled with all kinds of charm and wonder and imagination. If you're a parent and you're playing the game, or if you're an adult and playing the game, the story will feel sentimental and nostalgic. But if you're a child playing the game, it'll really spark your imagination and teach you about cooperation and light math skills and some reading, and it's just all around good, wholesome fun.
What was your inspiration behind the game? Because it's a very unique implementation and a unique theme as well.
I'm a parent myself, and so my game is sort of like a love letter to parenting. There's some sentimental stuff in here that is kind of based on my own experiences as a parent raising my children. And so everybody, I think everybody has had a stuffed animal in their life, you know. Yeah. And so I think there's something very, very familiar and comforting and just wholesome about the whole idea of being able to play these stuffed animals and create a little imaginative lore around the life of little stuffed animals. And so
that's amazing. So when is this game being released?
It's a Q4 2017 release. So it'll retail for $59.95, and we currently do have a pre-order system going on our website. We're also going to have lots and lots of downloadable content for the game. We're just going to really support it. We already have one adventure already ready to go, so we'll have these downloadable stuff that you'll be able to add to the game and spice it up with. So.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for giving us that overview of the game. It's super exciting. Look for it Q4 2017. This is Jerry Hawthorne, the designer of Stuffed Fables, here at GenCon50. Thank you so much.
Thank you.